Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bulldogs ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will get first crack at it today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your... under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets open down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Lost one deep down the right side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Man, you love those plays as a defense when the quarterback gets a little bit sloppy and floats one out there, and you just got an opportunity to run underneath. You got to run underneath that thing and squeeze it and make the play. You can't look where you're running before you catch it. Maybe he was peeking ahead a little bit before he secured that thing.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Perry.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Wade. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
And after that that short completion. What will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
So Louisiana Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Riggs. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Quick release by the QB. Smashes ahead. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Baker. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they strike first. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Make some noise, get on your feet, get loud, Bulldog fans. It's third down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. From the gun. He makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Raging Cajuns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over Central Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snagged out of the air. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. Knocked down for the tackle. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
There he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And this four vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And as he throws, he makes the catch. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Yeah, and what a good job by the defense. The objective number one in the passing game, get pressure on the quarterback, get hits, because those hits, Palmer, they add up, don't they?
They do, and for this quarterback, he's going to have to do a really good job moving forward of not seeing ghosts and not letting those hits you're talking about start to affect him. That won't be the last time he gets hit in this game. This is a pass rush that can get home, so this guy's physical toughness and his mental toughness is now going to get challenged.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he'll be brought down.
That's a really nice play on second down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
They believe in their running game on third and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead gain some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Baker. And the timing just a hair off.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Louisiana 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Intentional grounding.
So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fears the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback may change this route.
Okay, ready?
From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. A great catch and run for 6.
Number 10.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Rock chalk. Kansas is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over Middle Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
It'll be a draw. Got a little space. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
On the ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Coates. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Back to pass, it's Baker. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Riggs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight. Turning it on. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Catch in the middle. It's Perry.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wade. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Raging Cajuns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Robertson. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and inches coming. This is the kind of play where every fiber of your being is tested. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Perry. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Raging Cajuns line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. It's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Baker. They're working that left side. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a shot to win.
The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lying.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Steps away. Got a man. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He fires a bullet to the right. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The throw. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Raging Cajuns will try to strike first here in overtime. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Cajuns. They take the lead here in overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack play.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The tension, the intensity, the drama. The offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Throws toward the end zone. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be tough.